Hi, welcome to What's Happening. My name is Kate McMahon. Thank you for joining us today. I'm very excited to introduce some of the leadership from the Andrea Holden Foundation. First, we have Annie Gibbons, and Annie is a co-founder and co-director. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
And then Keisha McCaffrey, who is the president and also Andrea's sister.
Yes, oldest. Thank you.
Older sister. Thank you both for being here. Would you like to share a little bit with us on how the race started with your...
Of course. I was a senior at DY High School and came home from school on November 27th, 1990. And my youngest sister, Andrea, was 7 and just started 2nd grade. She was home ill. The school nurse sent her home with flu-like symptoms. My mother and I watched TV with her for the afternoon. She went to bed early, and later that evening, she passed in her sleep. She had been taken over by a Waldeyer hernia, which was very rare. And in 1990, only 25 other people in the country had had that exact hernia, and the doctors never would have found it. So after all in all, my mother joined a running group to, try to let her grief go, and met Annie.
Yep.
And we're very thankful for Annie. She's done a lot for us, and she's going to explain how the race came about and go from there.
So yeah, I didn't know Andrea, and I moved here in '96. So was very much into running, and I started a running clinic with Joe Weinberger, and Keisha's mom, Betsy, was in the running clinic, and that's when I found out about Andrea. And of course, my heart was broken, and she was learning to run through grief and all of that. And so we kept thinking, gosh, we got to keep this little girl's name alive. And the pastor of our church, good friends of the family, was also in the running clinic. And so we all put our heads together and thought, oh my gosh, we've got to do this. But one of the most important things about having a race is the day. Is everybody going to show up? And there was a turkey trot in Chatham, and that's a really good time to have it. And we found out a couple years after the start of this running clinic that they weren't going to have it anymore because it's a lot of work. And we're like, okay, we're taking that day. And so we had our first race in 2001. And that's 22 years ago. So
amazing.
Yeah, so it's amazing because it's like to turn something so painful into something like this, and also just to have a thought and then turn it into an action, and then
the momentum that you all have had.
Right.
That's wonderful.
And
the energy behind
that's
it.
the community too. The community has just been really impressive.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And can we talk a little bit about where the funds go that you all raise?
The mission statement for our foundation is to benefit the health and wellness of children in the Mid-Cape area. Mm-hmm. It's, as we were saying, black and white. This is our box, and we try to conform to that mission statement. We've benefited many organizations and local families as well for children that have mental or physical disabilities. Mm-hmm. Children's Cove, Dream Day on Cape Cod, Calmer Choice, the Baby Center.
Yeah, one of our very first missions was because of the situation with Andrea, we got pediatric rescue equipment because it's a lot different. And there was a lot of people involved with our race that were actually at the rescue for Andrea.
Yes.
So for them to then come and be able to work as rescue people and firemen and policemen at a race where they were so devastating. It's always a devastating situation when it's a child. So we provided these kits. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a side thing in that I recently had my granddaughter's living here, and she had a seizure disorder. And the first time we called for the seizure and 911, they came in, and there was the rescue kit with our Andrea Holden logo on it on my bed. And never did I think in my wildest dreams that would come around like that. And it was just
Yes.
Like I looked at it and my daughter said, "Oh my gosh," and the person said, "What?" And I explained it, and then he said, "Oh, I want to thank you. My son was ill, and your organization gave us money to get to and from the hospital when he was sick." And we're just like,
It's a very
you
small
don't
world.
know how many people are being affected or when you will be or whatever. So it's very rewarding.
In
In
this
that way.
community, we've come across so many situations that we have helped those who have been involved with us, that it's so heartwarming. It's so touching. You almost can't believe some of the stories of the connections that we have made because of Andrea's memory.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So wonderful.
Yeah, it really is.
Great,
Yeah.
great story. So it's a great day of the year to have a race.
It is.
Want to share when that is?
Well, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving always.
Always.
But one of the reasons it's a great day is because everybody's been eating for 2 or 3 days. Their families are home. Kids are back from college. Everybody's come together, and so it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It's November 26th at the Dennis Inn at 10 o'clock.
It's great. So you give people a little bit of time to roll out of bed after all of that food the day before.
The parking's important. We have parking at the Cape Playhouse. People shuttle over Corporation Beach, carpooling, etc. Usually we average 500 people, and after the race, we have raffles. We give away prizes. The medals are given away. The Breakaway Grill food truck comes and serves free hamburgers and hot dogs from Dennis Public Market. I mean, it's just a
there's grills
huge
out there. Eastern
event.
Propane have all their guys giving out the burgers. The Dennis Inn puts out chili, and they have a bar set up, and they have. It's just everybody.
The fire truck and the police presence. It's just absolutely amazing. It's very amazing.
And walkers are welcome, I'm assuming, right?
Walkers, dogs, strollers,
bikes, whatever.
Yeah.
A
just
nice
join
family
us.
event then.
Yeah.
That's great. Now the Dennis Inn you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on Scarsdale Road in Dennis. It's start and end. There's another story that a person told me that he went to our very first race, and now he runs it. He ran the race with his girlfriend, and now he runs it with his wife and kids.
Oh.
It was the same woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
That didn't come out right at all, but you know what I meant. Thank you.
So, what do you guys need right now? Do you need anything from our viewers? Any assistance for the race?
At the moment, I could really use, more raffle donations.
Okay.
It's a small part of the money that we bring in to immediately give away. However, it makes it more fun for everybody to have a strip of raffle tickets and to get the lottery board prize or the Joseph Carr wine or something like
Signed
that.
wines.
It's just, it makes it more fun. I'm always happy to pick up sponsorships, and we have the proper forms to distribute if businesses require them. Again, it's just anything that people can do to help us help others is amazing. So
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And to find out more, they can just go to the website.
The website is andreaholden.org.
Right, and they can actually register
They
from
can.
the
You
site.
just hit the RaceWire button. It takes you right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Or if they have more questions, I believe
Right.
your contact.
My contact's there. They can call me. They can email me. And the T-shirt this year. Now, every year we do the turkey drawing contest at Ezra Baker. We've picked the turkey, and I do want to disclose that we have the color shirt. It's a charcoal or dark heather gray, and it's going to be really good sizes this year. And the turkey, but it's going to be limited quantities. So if you want them, you need to go online and order. And also the other thing is you're going to save $10 if you do it online, because if you do it Friday or Saturday, register, then it's $30. So it's $20 online, $30. And we have a number pickup at Marathon Sports Friday, the day before the race. You can register there. You can get your shirts. You can get your bibs. And that's from 2 to 6.
2 to 6 on
Yeah,
Friday.
but that, again, is not online registration, it's $30. So we really encourage everybody to
Yeah,
go online.
save their money.
Yeah.
It's $20 is very reasonable.
And get your
especially
shirts.
And race day, the races these days. Marathon Sports is in South Yarmouth. I just want to personally thank the community. I mean, I just, my family personally, and I'll get a little but is just so humbled and so touched by what everybody does to remember my beautiful sister. So, yeah, we thank you all. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's wonderful love and support.
Yeah.
We're lucky. A lot of that on Cape Cod.
There is.
Really,
there
very
is.
much so. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate
thank you
all
for having
coming
us.
in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we appreciate it.
Okay.
And thank you for watching today. My name is Kate McMahon, and this is What's Happening.